Hey everyone, I'm Donskis. It's Monday. Oh, Mondays. Good old Mondays. um, Hope you're all having too bad of a case of the Monday blues. No, I was feeling pretty unmotivated today, and it took me a little bit to finally get myself to do this vlog. I'd want to try and do them like around 4 or 4:30ish if possible, and it's 5:30. Oh, it's Monday's sluggish. Whatever, it's almost over. Going into Tuesday. We got Flash to look forward to, new episode tomorrow, the new episode of Arrow on Wednesday, and if you're into anime, there's the Dragon Ball Super episode coming out Sunday, and if you saw this past episode, you know why everyone's so hyped for it. It's finally getting good. The series, they improved so much, and it's wonderful. Oh my god. Crazy it's the same show. When you go back and rewatch like the Battle of the Gods arc, and like just how drastically different the Super portrayal was from the movie, and like you look at the Super portrayal of Battle Gods, and you look at what they're at now, the Goku Black and Zamasu, and it's insane. It's still some artwork mishaps, mistakes that kind of bug me, but definitely the stories are a lot more interesting and in depth. I can really hook onto it. The character development's showing. It's great and some crazy stuff. Hope you all having a good day. What I want to talk about today is as you've seen in past videos, I've been joking about with Dunkin' Donuts and sponsoring me and blah blah blah. Just because like I almost always have their coffee and stuff, and even like right before I record or while I'm recording, I'll have it. Except for today. Oops. Um, like the whole sponsor thing, I'm just kind of joking with that. Because like I have 3 subscribers currently. Who would sponsor someone like that? Like you have to get, oh god, I don't know, probably like 5,000, 10,000 subscribers before places will even look at you and be like, that's a possibility in the future. But a lot of the YouTubers, big YouTubers, like take a lot of shit for being sponsored by stuff. I know, like Matt Pat on Game Theory having his own show, which his dream was having his own show and hosting and stuff. And he got one on YouTube Red with Game Lab. And it was a really cool series. It's awesome that YouTube gave him a budget to do all this massive, crazy stuff. He got like armies essentially together in a castle in Europe and just fought and learned how to use swordplay, and it was insane. He raced on ostriches with people. Like, what? But he got lots of backlash for people like, oh, he's sold out to YouTube Red. He's just in it for the money and blah blah blah. Do you understand what it takes? Like how much money it takes to do this stuff? Like even right now for my audio recording, I'm using Adobe Audition, which is in with my Creative Cloud subscription, which lets me have all Adobe products. And I could have either bought it outright for like over, god, hundreds of dollars, buy them on a monthly subscription for like $10 or $15 a month, maybe 20. I don't know if my deal ran out, but something like that. Yeah, that's just for basic audio recording. I have iMovie recording only because I have this MacBook Pro, and like those are a lot of money. But like in our video game capture for Pixel Warriors, Elgato HD, that was 120, I think. Like stuff isn't cheap. That's just like like David's basic channels. Like you look at Game Grumps that have all those systems, all those games, all the equipment. We saw in their April Fool's video, they actually had face cams and stuff. Like they have like the big professional mics that are down like right here in their face and captures everything beautifully. And like they have an Elgato as well, but it's like the most top end, which is like 200, I think, something like that. It's crazy. But it's just, and like video editing software is expensive, and plus there's the time. That's something I feel like as a designer, an artist, and also like photography on the side, people don't take that into consideration. Like it takes time to do this stuff. And if you were working on something that was going to take you like a week to do, and someone was like, yeah, I'll pay you $30. Like, you're spending a lot of time. You're devoting large amounts of time every day of the week to do this thing. You think $30 is really worth your time? No. Alright, time is valuable. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back here. To go back to people on YouTube getting so much shit from people, and like Game Grumps has like a lot of YouTubers now they'll have those Crunchyroll commercials or audiobook or something. Like right at the end of the video, usually I know like Game Theory will do that, and some other YouTubers, and maybe it's because the ad thing. People are like, oh, I don't want to do ads, fucking ads. It's not that bad. You do it on TV willingly. Well, maybe not so much anymore. TV is kind of becoming a thing of the past, but that's a discussion for another time. So yeah, like, you should be happy that your favorite YouTubers are getting sponsored by things. They're getting noticed by the public. People are like big names and companies are looking at their content, saying this is good. Here's money to keep doing it and do it even better, which in turn creates better quality videos for all of you. Which that's all we want is this top quality stuff from our favorite people. And that can't happen if they don't have a form of budget or like a good enough income. Which is like, I don't know. Say, okay, I always use Game Grumps as an example, but it's because I know them the best. Game Grumps. Like, they have their studio and all that to maintain. Like, granted, between all the Grumps, there is a slew of channels and other stuff. There's Game Grumps. Then there's Grump Out. And there's Aaron's own channel, Egoraptor. There's Ninja Sex Party's channel. Aaron's wife has 2 of her own channels. Ross does his art stuff and has his own channel, I believe. Yeah, he has his own channel. His wife Holly has her own channel. I think that's it, actually. Well, there's Starbomb, which has its own. No, Egoraptor. Aaron's channel, Egoraptor, handles Starbomb. But that's a lot of YouTube-specific income, not to mention the Game Grumps merchandise, Susie's merchandise, Aaron's wife, Holly probably has merchandise, Ninja Sex Party merchandise, Starbomb merchandise. Plus, Aaron's doing voice acting and stuff. Plus, the NSP, Starbomb, Game Grumps Live shows. All the money those bring in, because those shows have been selling out like crazy. So, like, I can kind of see where someone might like think of all that income they get, and then see them come up with a Crunchyroll commercial and be like, why do they need Crunchyroll's money? Like, want more money for themselves. Like, no, like, they have all those channels. Now think of the time they have to devote to keep all those channels going, each of them. Then keep doing Game Grumps. Plus, within Game Grumps, there's Grumpcade, there's Steam Train, where they each, maybe Aaron has to record Game Grumps with Dan, then go do Grumpcade and or Steam Train or something. Same for Ross. Plus now, Aaron's talked a lot about it in his video now, where he's in Game Grumps, where he's just playing by himself because Dan's sick. Or Dan was sick, it was weeks ago. He's talking about how like he's recording 14 episodes by himself, and then has to go fly off and do a show. And they're doing like huge recording sessions, and then going off and doing shows like crazy and come back. And they're just basically working 24/7. Like, so they have to maintain just so much stuff. Plus, again, it goes back to the whole time devoting thing. Like I said, they're working basically 24/7, no personal downtime. Like, you need money you get paid for compensation for that. That's how it works. I just realized I've been staring at the audio levels and not the camera, so I apologize if this whole rant video I've had It's like me awkwardly looking at like your chin or your neck. I've just been watching the audio levels and like studying how those work with my voice and where my mic is. But yeah, that kind of ends my rant. Like, to end my rant, be happy that they are being sold out or selling out, whatever. It's not really selling out. Like, people, like, start your own channel. Like, with Pixel Warriors, it was fun and all, and like these vlogs are fun and all. But I look at like Mark and Jack, Team Edge, and I see the huge things they're doing. Mark just made a huge fucking studio for himself, and Tyler and Amanda, I may have gotten her name wrong, but his team, they got like this warehouse thing and just turned it into this fucking glorious office. You got like a movie screen size flat screen TV embedded into a wall with these shelves that have like a light under them that just constantly change colors. And a super nice couch, and the whole room's just super nice. They have all these little mics that clip on, and it was just insane all stuff they can do. And they're gonna start doing live streams for charity once a month, every month, and it's all possible because of the fan support and the like sponsorships they have. And like looking at that and seeing my channel, like I would love to do that. And I know it comes with the sponsorships, but it does mostly come from a huge fan base. That you can't be sponsored without a huge devoted fan base. And while that is always my goal, that is always an understood goal. If I ever talk about, brand deals and sponsorships and raising money for this and like my Patreon and like make sure to like donate to that and support me and everything. Like I'm saying all that, but I'm hoping that there's an understanding. Like doesn't need to be said that support does come from all of you, from every person. Every time you click on a video, every time you hit subscribe, every time you hit like that is the main support a channel needs. Without that, it's just nothing. I'm gonna leave this here. Like that was a good discussion. I've had a good discussion on here in a while. I'm gonna try and do more of these. For that, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.